Got you.
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O.N. to the easy E.N. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance, but his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower, this is ours. Clear the heat, the air apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy, this is forever.
Alright, super tired. That doesn't happen often. ज़्यादातर मैं nap लेके workout करने जाता हूँ. But yeah, super tired. But we gotta get shit done. It's arm day. I have to grow these twigs, arms. So it's gonna be a fun workout. And we're gonna do two like biceps and triceps alternatively. So one exercise of biceps and one exercise of triceps. I have trained both ways. मैं दो तरीके से train कर चुका हूँ. पहले biceps फिर बाद में triceps, or first triceps and second biceps. I've trained in every way, and they're both great. I think what I want to do now is just hit one muscle hard, give it rest, then hit the other muscle like triceps, and then go back to the first one and hit it hard. So I did that last week. I really liked it, so I want to do it again, and that's why I'm doing this alternate bicep, tricep. So something new, may as well. So let's get this started. So this is one of my favorite exercises for biceps these days. This machine just feels super duper good, super smooth. I can really feel that contraction in my biceps. Especially doing it by one arm, I'm able to focus it more. So I highly suggest doing future curls with one arm instead of two. Just feels better. At least for me, it feels better. Last set, we did about 4 sets. First two were kind of warm up. The third set was a heavy set, and then I just decreased the weight by about 20%. So हमने सबसे heavy load किया third set. Last I already hit failure, so अब मैं थोड़ा weight कम कर दूँगा ताकि I can still hit the same amount of reps, same form, same intensity, and still hit failure instead of like trying to do less reps with heavier weight. So which is the weight I did in last set. So usually I would do like a drop set, but I think with this machine I'm able to do forced reps. So I'm just going to use my other arm to help me and just do like kind of negatives to hit complete failure. And then when we are done with the bicep, and then we go move on to the tricep exercise.
That's it. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on. Down. Good. Let's go. More. That's it. That's it. Come on. Good. Good. Let's go. All you got. Good. Come on, down. Good. Let's go. More. Good. That's it.
Wow. Man, it's fucking hard in this gym. Good thing I wore a tank top. Fuck. thing. Fourth set, same thing. We went up in weight, did the heaviest weight, and then I only got like 10 reps on that one. Last rep was like a forced rep. So we're gonna bring the weight down by like 15-20%. This is like 80 pounds. We did 100 earlier. Get 12 to 15 reps, hit full failure. And well, our biceps are already pretty much fried, so I probably won't do a drop set on this one. Maybe depending on how many reps I get. Maybe if I get 12, I'll do a rest pause. We'll see. Not really needed, but we'll see how I feel after the set. I don't even know how many I did. Probably like 12, 13 plus like 4 or 5 partials. Just hit complete failure. I don't like to use intensifiers in every set. It's not really needed, like a superset and drop set in every set. So if you use them in every set, then your body will get used to it. And then what are you gonna do when you want to force growth after like a couple of months? I have a long off season. So only when it's needed. But by the end of my off season, I'll probably be doing it in every set. Every exercise. Alright, so next exercise we're going to do like dumbbell skull crushers. And 4 sets, go up in weight. Similar, same style that we've been doing in every exercise. Alright, next exercise, dumbbell hammer curls. Pretty simple, straightforward. I don't like to do it straight up. I like to rotate, feel it better that way. You can do it this way as well. More important part is to focus on the muscle, do it slow, not swing it, and actually feel the movement. We're gonna do 3 sets of this here, not 4, 3 sets, 12 to 15, because I don't need as much warm up for brachialis. So we're gonna do only 3. The last 2 will be the working sets. Oh, fuck. ऑलराइट बच्चा लोग, ये नई एक्सरसाइज है, तो कान खोल के सुनो, दिमाग खोल के सुनो. This basically, you're using extension. So just like how you would do a skull crusher on a cable, you're using one arm each and focusing really on that stretch and contraction. Something new, you have to make sure that the cable is in line with your wrist, like it's straight in, straight out and in, and you're feeling it in your tricep. That's basically it, and you have to do a full range of motion, really feel the squeeze. All right, so last exercise for biceps is incline dumbbell curls. I've been doing this for almost a year and a half now. If you've seen my other videos, you'll see this is, I don't go any workout that I don't do this exercise. I feel this is the best mass builder for biceps just because it's such a good stretch. And anytime you're at a stretched position, you can use your, the insertions, you can train like the actual length of the muscle, not just the small part, just like halfway through the, like if I'm just doing a curl halfway through, I'm not really using and stimulating the entire muscle. This exercise is amazing for that. You can't cheat. Keep your elbows tucked in. Go all the way down, stretch, squeeze it back up. No cheating, no swinging. Amazing finisher. Let's go. Good. Come on. That's all you. Come on, come on. Okay. Woo. failure on this one, you just hit failure. You're just done. Right? There's no way. Single arm, tricep push down. Different ways of doing it. If you've seen my other videos, I'm kind of like bent over with the cable and then doing it. Really isolates the tricep and then do it. Or you can do it this way where you keep it right here, then you bring it down. Hits it a little bit differently, but same thing. We're just trying to isolate the tricep. This last exercise, get as much blood in there as possible, get a really good pump, and leave it that. So, pretty simple, straightforward. I'm not a big fan of arm workouts, just for the fact that I feel that it doesn't use as much energy as like bigger movements, because I mean squats, deadlifts, bench press, all that stuff is obviously harder. Plus you can't do too low reps with arms because the tendons are so much weaker in your bicep triceps that if you do like trying to do like 5-6 reps, one, there's no use. Two, if you do that, it's probably going to do you more harm in your tendons. So still like training arms. The pump is great, but not my favorite training day for sure. Back is probably my favorite training day. All right, so that was the end of the workout. It's fucking hot in here. Let's open the windows. It's too suffocating. So that was the arm workout. I thought I'll share with you guys what my current training split is. So right now, the way I've done my split after doing a lot of trial and error is chest and delts, back, legs, rest, then chest and delts, arms, and rest. So it's a 7-day split with 2 rest days, training chest and delts twice a week and rest of the body parts once a week. So I tried different splits in the last I think 3 months. I was trying to do a 3-on 1-off split where I was training back and chest and delts both twice a week, twice in 8 days, and then legs and arms once every 8 days. But I think my recovery wasn't as good. I started feeling flat because my recovery was not as great, because my back workouts are intense and I'm able to really have a good mind muscle connection and go really hard. So I couldn't train it every 4th day if I'm going super hard on the first workout. So instead of putting back the volume, I decided that it's actually best to just focus on improving one body part, which is my chest, instead of like trying to work on everything and push hard. So this is what really works well for me. I did the exact same split last off season, and I think it works the best. It gives me enough recovery. It never makes me, sore in my tendons and ligaments, and it makes me grow. So this is the best for me, and it took me a little bit of trial and error with my chest and delt workout, how much exercises and what not to do, but I think I know I have nailed it, which is my recovery. So you guys need to understand that when you're doing splits, make sure your training and recovery is on point. Doing more is not going to lead to more growth. Doing less is not going to equate to more growth either. So if you can't do that, obviously it's much better to get somebody who's more experienced to find that split. For me, when I'm going through like confusion in what to do with my split, I always contact my coach and I talk to him about okay, this is what I feel and this and that. So we exchange ideas and I'm able to get better. If I was to do everything by myself, maybe I'll get confused and maybe not the best results. So it's obviously better to get somebody who's more experienced than you to guide you. But if you can't do that, do trial and error. There's no rush. I've been training for 12 years now and still learning and still growing and still getting better. So it's the same for you. Just don't expect results to happen too fast if you're doing everything yourself. Watch more stuff, learn, trial and error, and go through that. So yeah, that's my split. Today was arm day, tomorrow's rest, tomorrow's Sunday. So looking forward to that, and hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time.